We are standing against his reckless fiscal policies where they printed trillions of dollars, and now we have rampant Bidenflation. Bidenflation. The inflation is because of his policies, and we're not going to let anyone forget that. So all told, he's had the worst first year of any president since the 1800s.
Now Americans are seeing their dollars, their paychecks stretched right now. Why should Americans not be concerned that injecting another $1.75 trillion or more would further raise inflation?
Because no economist out there is projecting that this will have a negative impact on inflation.
We are basically moving towards higher entrenched inflation.
Now inflation is the highest in 40 years. Economists are talking about $5, $6, $7, and even $8 a gallon gasoline. Supply chains are crumbling. Store shelves are empty. Millions of illegal aliens are rushing our borders.
As you said earlier, Americans are feeling the squeeze of inflation. Oil prices have been at about a 7-year high recently. How long should Americans expect to face higher prices when they're at the grocery store, when they're at the gas pump? Is this something that they're going to see into the summer, into next fall?
It's going to be hard. I think that's the place where most middle-class people, working-class people get hit the most. They pull up to a pump, and all of a sudden, instead of paying $2.40 a gallon, they're paying $5 a gallon. That's going to be really difficult. We have to deal with, for example, like I said, you have a circumstance where people are paying more for a pound of hamburger meat than they ever paid. To pass the Build Back Better piece, that are things that they're paying a lot of money for now. If you get to trade off higher gases, you're putting up with higher price of hamburgers. 1/3 of the increase in cost of living is the cost of automobiles. It's not going to be easy, but I think we can get it done. But it's going to be painful for a lot of people in the meantime.
I think it was back in July you said inflation was going to be temporary. I think a lot of Americans are wondering what your definition of temporary is.
Well, you're being a wise guy with me a little bit.